Next up, we have Shadow Islet. Full song 5.2 from the My Singing Monsters soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a Layman-Friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever turning your news, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server, the gaming channel, how to request songs if you're not on the live stream, members getting early access to the content. I have a spiel for this and a bunch of other things at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Disclaimers showing on your screen right now, so go ahead and pause the video to read them in full. Otherwise, please be patient with me. I am acoustic and guitarded, so please keep that in mind. With that, let's do this. Shadow Islet. Let's go.
Boom shakalaka la. Boom shakalaka da.
Okay, so we start with an acoustic guitar, giving us this root and fifth bass while playing the chords. A super common type of playing the chords where you're just having, you know, let's do minor scale. Like we just have the bass going what is called root and fifth or root and dominant, and then we are going through the different chords, giving us our initial accompaniment, and then we have the next accompaniment, the boom shakalaka, which is more, I would say, more in the percussion side. Then we bring our first bit of vocals there, our first middle melody, which is probably our initial motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Let's see where this goes. Oh no, the shakalaka contains a motif as well. So this is a call and response motif then. Call and response motif. So we have a call and response kind of motif, which means the motif is two parts. The first part is going to be the call, which is the boom shakalaka, and the second one is going to be the response, which is going to be the singing. Seicha, I mean, we are doing the first one of the day, yes. And Megumi, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Waifu, are you sure about that? So yeah, and we are having really cool effects for each of these. Let's just see where this goes. Cadence. Okay, so now we switch things around. We turn the call into the response. The boom shakalaka becomes the response. Now we are getting a variation of the melody, now sung in by a different monster, I guess, by a different layer, giving us what I think is a reduction, might be a reduction of the motif. So reduction being a way that you can develop your material in which you play something you did before, just faster, right? So if we had a melody that was going, then that's going to be a reduction. Then we are having immediately an inversion of this reduction. We have the inversion as the reduction as the call. We have the shakalaka as the response. Now we have inversion. Inversion being another way in which you can develop your material, in which you take usually in melody at least, you take an idea and you flip it upside down. So if we have something like this, we then go, and that's it. The care of animals. That okay? Megumi. Why must you make sense, woman? Oh, damn it! I told you, waifu material right there. All right, so, so Pentumbra is the main monster. Okay, I don't know which one it is. So, we are having this new melody being sung, immediately developed with inversion. Let's see where it goes. Oh, and we then include a quick tutti, I think. Let me see. No, just extra layers. Okay, now we're putting extra layers. We are now engaging in a little bit of harmonization. Which is the full term would be counterpoint parallel motion in thirds or sixths, usually. That's usually how we do harmonization. So let me break this down, right? So counterpoint being the study of melodies, how they are, how they develop, how they interact with one another, usually in the context of two or more at the same time. The counterpoint is usually measured in motion. There's two types of motion. There's two main categories, we could say. There's single melody, and then there is multiple melody motion, right? So single melody motion is going to be on, like, these are all on principle kind of thing, right? So single melody motion is going to be based on the intervals. Mainly, right? It's mainly going to be motion in intervals. Interval is the distance between two notes. And single melodies have four possible ways that they can go. They can move in stepwise motion. They can move in leapwise motion. They can repeat, or they can have silence. They can stop playing. Then there's upwards motion, downwards motion. Like in general, up or down, and then up or down can be stepwise, leapwise, you can repeat, or you can have silence. Stepwise motion means that it is the note right next to the note that you're playing. So if we bring a scale, let's bring C major, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Let's write down 2 octaves, right? So if I have C over here, this middle one, let's say middle C, the notes immediately after in the scale would be D and B. If I move from C to D, that would be stepwise motion upwards. If I go from C to B, the immediately after, the one immediately next to it, that would be stepwise motion down. Or downward stepwise motion. Upward or downward stepwise motion. Anything that it goes beyond these two would be leapwise motion. So C to E, C to A, C to F, C to G, even C to the B above, or C to the D above. These would also be leapwise motion. Repetition, repeat, well, simple. Silence, I don't think it needs much explanation what silence is. These are the 4 possible ways that a melody can go. And this is like almost every note can, like, a melody is going to be like the individual line of music, right? Like every single line of music can go in any of these 4 ways. And Aura Farmer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome today. Now, once you have these, you can then conjugate, like say that you can juxtapose 2 melodies, have multiple melodies, and then get 3 main types of relative motion between the 2. One of them is there's contrary, there's similar, and there's parallel. And NBL, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome today. Contrary motion means that you have 2 melodies that are doing the same melodic idea, just inverted. So one of them, and from different spots, right? And usually from different points, right? Inversion would be in a different spot. And if we do them together, they are going the opposite way from one another. So while one is going upward stepwise motion, the other one is going downward stepwise motion. That kind of thing. Similar motion. This one gets a little bit more complicated. I'm going to bring the harpsichord because I really love using this example, where the melodies are mostly doing the same thing, and it doesn't fully add, like, they are not one-to-one the same thing. They might have different rhythms. They might have moments of contrary motion, when contrary motion and similar motion, some sort of combination. That kind of thing is going to be a mix between the 2. I always use the example of the Invention in D minor by J.S. Bach, right? So you can hear there that the melodies aren't really one-to-one. They're mostly doing the same thing, but one is slower, one is doing the chord, one is doing the melody. They're mostly doing something similar. And then you have parallel motion, where you have 2 melodies that are doing the same melodic idea from different starting points. And from here you can get the different intervals. And yes, the interval is going to be the distance relative to where the note is. So let's say C, D, E, F, G, A, B. We have here, so from C, D is going to be a second because it's the second note away from C. E is going to be a third, F is going to be a fourth, G a fifth, A sixth, B a seventh, and then the C above is going to be an octave. And this is where parallel motion comes in. Parallel motion, you can have the same overall musical idea, and you can do this in whatever intervals you want. However, once you do thirds or sixths, this is when we call it harmonization, because then it's going to sound a lot more consonant. This is thirds, and here is sixths. So yeah, we're having, so right now we're having some harmonization added, of course, adding a little bit more, few extra layers to the melody. We also have more elements in the accompaniment. The accompaniment, of course, let me bring this back up. Accompaniment being whatever is not on the lead. You have the lead, you have the lead, then you have the accompaniment, and the accompaniment is going to be whichever is not the main melody, whichever doesn't have the spotlight. In this case, the guitar with the very polka. I would say it's very folk. There's so many folk cultures use this, and we have that. Now we have a bit of extra percussion. We have the clapping. We have the shakers. I think it's a tambourine. One of them. I think one of them might be a tambourine. And now we have the other layers singing. Let's see where this goes. And we get a ritardando. Ritardando. We get a ritardando. A ritardando is when you gradually decrease the speed or the tempo. The tempo is just the speed at which the music is playing of the entire ensemble. Very, very cool. Is late. Oh god. Let it. It happens. It happens. I don't care. Anyway, so a ritardando is when you gradually slow down the entire ensemble. The opposite of ritardando is an accelerando. Accelerando, you gradually speed up. Ritardando, you gradually slow down. Usually it's everybody. There are cases where everybody except one instrument does it, but that's more complex. So, let's see where this goes. Okay, so we now take a complete shift, and welcome to the Mosh Pit. Thank you for the follow. Welcome today. And we now switch things around. We take away the acoustic guitar, we bring in the electric guitar. The electric guitar is now playing a new variation of the motif that we were just playing. It's playing mostly from the like second half kind of thing. And no, I think regular claps through Super Ninja, regular claps. We're also having the rest of the ensemble now playing just the full chords instead of doing the like bass and chords, like one part bass, one part the rest. I think we're having now a combination, just all of them singing the notes and just sliding from one to another. Let's see where this goes. And it's slower. So technically speaking, this would be the opposite of a reduction, which is an elongation. Elongation is the opposite of reduction, in which you're doing a slower version of something you've done before. In this case, because this had a retardando and it ended up slowing everything down, I'm not entirely sure. Also, what did we use as a transition between the two sections? A bit of silence. We slowed it down, we added some extra sounds for texture and percussion. Bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a second section contrasting, but easy to maintain and easy to make the listener adapt to it. Very nice. Let's see where this goes. Now we bring again the call and response. We bring in the call and response. We have the talk box keyboard guitar thing, sample. I'm gonna call it a sample, and we are doing call and response between the melody and the chords. Very lovely. Fun fact, the bass acts as a kick in this song, and the clapping is in the snare. If not for those two, then the percussion of the song would be the shakers. So it would seem, yes. Yes, and having clapping as a snare is not uncommon. It's not uncommon to see, especially in electronic music. Let's see where this goes. All right, transitionary. And now we go for what technically we could call an a cappella arrangement. A cappella, which means in a chapel or in chapel, is just when it's only the vocals. We take out the entire accompaniment, and now we have only the vocal samples playing. Nice. Let's see where this goes. Dean, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Watch the today. How you doing? And we are slowly adding the different layers of percussion and accompaniment. This is a good way to add them gradually to increase slowly. But yeah, let's see where this goes. Harmonization there again. Counter melody from some of the other voices. How are we gonna end this? And we bring in the shakalaka back. We bring in now another version. We're kind of mirroring the intro, the start as the ending, and we are slowly. This is good. This is good. I just love it. So we're having that. What else? Call and response. The shakalaka is back. Let's see how this ends. Okay, so we have another brief break. And we bring SoundCloud mumble rapping. We bring SoundCloud, like, this is like 2012 SoundCloud mumble rapper levels of rapping. So now we bring in, yeah, it sounds exactly like you would expect a SoundCloud mumble rapper to sound from 13 years ago. Oh my god. Let's see. And we're slowly slowing down. No. Slowly we're moving. And then it loops. Alright, there you go. So then it goes back so that it loops, and there you have it. That was a journey. This is more coherent than mumble rapping. Oh yeah, absolutely. and way better produced. And there you have it. God damn it. There you have it. That was Shadow Islet. You know what? If everybody just keeps insisting that I pronounce it different, I'm just gonna pronounce it in Hungarian. Shadow Islet. The full song 5.2 from the My Singing Monsters soundtrack from the MSM Poké Gamer YouTube channel. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here, musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever turning your news, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server. That's where everything gets announced first, whether it's the streams going live, videos going up on the channels, announcements, updates, projects, collabs, everything is announced there. Of course, we also have the community there where we hang out, we chat, we steal memes from other people's servers, claim them as our own, and where I host the Vintage Story game server. It used to be a Minecraft mod, now it's a standalone game. I prefer it, which is why I built a computer just to host it. So yeah, linked in the description. Join the Discord today, join our community, and yeah, also share these videos with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two very distinct concepts, by the way. With your online and offline communities, go share these videos with everybody that you know. Also use the hype function on YouTube. We have a group on the Discord that coordinates for that, linked in the description. Go join the thing so that you can help us grow the channel. Do the thing. Artists, musicians, or otherwise on YouTube or elsewhere, this is an open invitation. If you want any of my musical skills and collaboration, whether it is my guitars, Mongolian throat singing, you know, the little kind of thing, regular singing, voice acting, whatever it is, reach out, let me know, let's work together, let's make stuff, right? And if you're in the audience and you know somebody that you would like me to collaborate with, reach out, let them know. Please do not harass anyone, please do not spam anyone, be cool about things, don't be a rat. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them. At least for the LFAs. That's around up to 1 week in advance. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I'll be linking in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, check the pinned comment on this video. It has the instructions on what to do. If you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. We stream live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick so that you can tune in from whichever platform you prefer. Again, 6 p.m. Central Europe. If you're not in Europe, do not worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. So, if you live in Los Placeres, the pleasures, Chile, and you're like, yeah, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. Do not worry. Just go to Discord or Twitch, both linked in the description, and it's going to show in your local time zone. Another reason to join the Discord. And follow the gaming channel. Have a gaming channel? Because of course I have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the gaming after show recordings when they happen. Recorded live during the main channel's after show. Then the recordings go here. Recently, we've been playing through doing my first playthrough of Hollow Knight. I've been enjoying it a lot. So yeah, linked in the description, or just search on YouTube. Same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you have it. Finally done. Shadow Islet, my singing monsters. That was fun, dude. That was good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.